Check, test, check, test. We are here. We are here. Just looking through some, look at old me. Not me getting notifications. You know what? You know what? Just listen. Why don't you just stay? You know what? Ain't it past your bedtime? You supposed to be asleep, rolled over, snoring, getting ready to switch the pillows. All right. Yuck. Do you think it changes because we on the red? It need to change. You're supposed to be acting accordingly. You know what? Oh, this is a different. I don't have it over here. It's a different profile. Good Lord. I got a couple more hours. All right. Well, welcome in, YouTubes. Gross. Welcome in, YouTubes. I was thinking a couple things. Actually, I was thinking, this is my first time doing this on a Thursday. Still excited. I'm excited about it. But I was also thinking about changing the name of my YouTube. I know I'm not there exactly yet, right? I still want people to find me, which they can find me if they type in, the name. But I was thinking about changing the name to kind of fit what we do. Oh, wait a minute. I do have it. You'll be back. Everything you wish on me, turn around back on you. Come on back now. All right, let me see. So I'm moving some things. I switched my OBS to this window. Is this gonna work? I guess we'll find out together. If it doesn't work, then we'll switch it, right? That's what we do. We figure it out. All right. God. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's start with this. Let's start with the old. I gotta send my boy a message. We'll start with the old ChatGPT, and then we'll go from there. Let me see. So how would I do this? This should show that I'm live, or maybe not. Dang. Wrong. How in the world? All right, found it. Okay, let's see. So I type in the URLs, youtube.com/@GClassED for education. Good evening, Professor of the Big Backs. How to do? All right, I'm ready. Sent it. You better get his big head up in here. Talking about let me know. Let me know, man. Remind me, man. All right. So what we doing? I'm still kind of waking up. Listen, I took a nap after work, and I'm like in a stupor, man. Like I'm trying to get it together. I guess let me just kind of ease into it. Okay, so hit. Oh Lord, oops. Oh, I did something wrong. Did I click this? Oh, I clicked the Google icon. Get this out of here. All right, sorry. Let me go to the old Chat GPT. Okay. All right. So last time we were here, so on Tuesday, we were looking at, oh, yes. So we were looking at Chat GPT. We were looking at vidIQ. What else were we looking at? There was something else that I needed to check out. Oh, I gained 2 more subs. Hey, we over 200. 200 of them. Okay, the views is up. Okay. Milestone unlocked, 60,000 views. Wait, listen, that's got to translate into something. That has got to translate. What else we got? Let's see. I unlisted some stuff and then relisted some stuff. What shall we do today? I haven't made any clips. I need to start recording. Matter of fact, let me hit start record. Boom. All right, now we're recording this stream. We are recording this stream. Where is my vertical? Where's my verticals? Got it. Okay. Put the chat right there. Vertical right there. Oh, and it's still grabbing it. Oh, right. No, it's not. Oh, this is right. Okay, so this is grabbing that. Right. Okay. So I guess we start off slow, huh? Take a little breather. Let's figure things out. Yeah, what a day. I'm still kind of processing the day. Trying to wake up. So Tuesday we worked on looking at my chat GPT. Oh yeah, we worked on some thumbnails with vidIQ. So we did work on some thumbnails and we worked on a script for the raid train that we're doing later this month for old kitten. Okay. So then we got, what else do we got? We got Chat GPT. So we need to check at some point, probably not tonight, but at some point we need to check to make sure that our screenshot redemption actually works. Although that's going to be tough to do. We checked it that worked. Let me take a look and see if these recordings are working. Give me a second. Let's go to videos, OBS recordings, clip. Okay. Got a clip. Haven't used back. So I thought that was backtrack, but I guess that's not. So I don't remember how to use the backtrack. All right. That's a video. We're recording one right now. Okay. So the clip actually worked, which is replay buffer. So that works. We haven't taken a screenshot in a minute and I don't have any. Okay, I got a screenshot here. Okay. I keep thinking about this. This is just sitting on my stinking brain, man. I guess I need to show y'all what I'm doing. Maybe that'll work, huh? Or I need to create, you know what I need to do? I need to create a way to show y'all what I'm doing. Yeah. And I did it on my Twitch stream. I press a button. It's all in the buttons. But I need to do it here. So let's do it here, right? Let's get a little nerdy. Okay, so what we're gonna do, if I go to React Scene, you see me, I see you, boom. So this is what you see. This is my main viewer screen. Then I have, this is with ATEM, or this is ATEM vertical. So these are, it's literally set up just like your OBS. You got scenes and sources, right? Scenes and sources. This is the chat. So it's just another tab right now. And then this is the vertical view. I use this to set up for when I make clips, I can make clips, vertical clips. I can make vertical clips, and then they would be saved to my computer, not to Twitch. But shout out to Nutty, taught me that. So right now, like, so let's say, check this out. So I could move this over, slide that. I can actually put any source here with the audio. Right now it's grabbing my Scepter monitor. But I'm looking over here. Let's lock that down. Oops. Lock it down like that for now. But what I need to do, and this is my YouTube. Select the stream. Oh, okay. So this is the panel, right? So this is for the details, which I don't really look at. If you hear, cool. If you not, you know what I'm saying? You'll catch it later. Back to the chat. We'll leave that there for now. Okay. So I guess what I need to do, get ChatGPT. Give me a second. Let me look at one thing I love about. I'm kind of falling. I'm kind of falling for ChatGPT. I'm kind of falling. Like, hey, it's me again. Hey, it's me again. I'm just wondering, you know, how you doing? You know, would you like to do something today? Maybe? Perhaps? Let's see. All right. So here's some ideas. OBS audio sounds, which we are looking at. That'll be for our, we're going to be doing that with our ray train. The OBS setting everyone copies. Ooh. What setting would that be? Why OBS uses 40% CPU. Hold on, man. Let me go back to this. Why OBS uses 40% CPU when idle. Matter of fact. So it'll be this one, right? Yeah, there we go. We are going to, I'm not even going to transform. I'm just do it like this. You do it like that, and then you do it like this. Do it like that. OBS scenes are slowing your stream. Ooh, that's a good one. OBS audio delay fix, no guessing. Here's an interesting thing about OBS audio, right? If you go, so let's say you do this, right? You go back to here. And let's say we click on, we'll go to advanced properties of this, right? So you can do a sync offset, right? Where you can speed up your audio or slow it down on any one of these audio sources. Why would you do something like that? Well, I thought about it and I couldn't really understand, like, why would somebody worry about syncing if everything is right? Well, maybe everything isn't right, right? Maybe you got a situation where your internet is showing that every time that you do a stream, your audio offsets just a smidge, like just a little bit, right? So people in the chat, they'll tell you, hey, we're hearing your audio, but it's not syncing with your mouth, right? So at that point, you would do a sync offset. It's automatically offset based off maybe your connection or something, right? Maybe you got a cheap device. At least this is what I've experienced. And so what you would do is you would offset it so that eventually it will match. Now this is it's a tough thing to figure out. It's like, well, how bad is it? This is so bad. How bad is it? It's a hard thing to figure out. But typically you want to try to figure that out before you stream. And you will see it come up in videos when you play videos more so. Hopefully you don't see it come up with your microphone, but you can see it from time to time with videos that people show on stream. Now lately, if I'm not mistaken, that thing has kind of been rooted out, especially the better computer that you buy where it's processing all these different things. I haven't experienced it, and I would say honestly I haven't experienced it in years, but I've also in that time have upgraded my computer about 3 times. So I don't know how viable that is. Yeah, I don't know how viable that is right now, but it's something to consider. Stop OBS from crashing midstream. Ooh, who's going through that? OBS webcam looks washed. I'm such a stickler for my camera, what it looks like. This is the best it's looked right now. And what's showing on OBS and what's in my cam, like I got the window open on the cam so I can see what the cam is showing and what I'm seeing on OBS, 2 totally different things. But we talked about why that is, because I got LUTs. I'm using LUTs, I'm using color correction, right? Use LUTs, use color correction. Why is this little fella not working? And that's how I adjusted my look. And I'm trying to remember why I think the LUTs I got were free, but I'm trying to remember. I can't remember where I got the LUTs. Having a small, let's see. I'm gonna try to figure out this overlay thing. Because the chat, oh well, if I just set it up in the chat, it wouldn't be in the messages, but eventually, yeah, it's there. Okay, we'll see. What else we got? What are the options? The best OBS canvas size. That's something I have been thinking about because if I change the camp, so let me show you. So here, should we zoom? How do I zoom again? Oh, I think I did shift 9. I think it's shift 9, right? Let me see. I think it's, oh no, but that would be on, let me see. Oh yeah, it still works. Ah! Okay, we'll zoom back out. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I'm gonna try it again. See what happens. Okay, it won't do it. Oh yeah, it will. Okay, sorry. So this right here, I didn't think that this was as important as it is, but when I go into settings, right, and I change the base resolution and the output resolution, it will adjust this window and it'll make it like I have two windows. It's not making sense to me right now. That's something I need to look into. Like, how do I get 4K video? Because every time I switch it to a 4K canvas size, it gives me, it's hard to explain. Either way, that was what I was thinking. Did I do the right thing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. OBS mic filters in the right order. We're going to be talking about that. OBS desktop audio echo fix. Where's the YouTube Shorts version? OBS audio levels. OBS plugins you don't need. OBS plugins you don't need. Hotkeys. OBS recordings look better than the streams. Well, yeah, there's reasons for that. The OBS setting I can change first every install. Jeez. These are the YouTube Shorts versions. So I could make these. Your mic isn't bad. OBS is sabotaging it. What? Sabotaging it. Come on, man. All right, let's see. I even asked, okay, so I asked ChatGPT to give me this is gonna sound interesting, but I said, can you tell me what the psychology is behind what people choose to watch on YouTube and lay it out bullet point style and in a way that I can use as a topic for discussion in a YouTube video for my channel and my viewers? Because I think it's important to understand why is it that some people click on some YouTube videos and some they don't, right? Like, what is the psychology behind that? And YouTube is such an interesting place where some thumbnails have a person's face on it, some don't. Some thumbnails have, sometimes it's just the person's face and maybe a word. Sometimes it's just the person's face and images, right? Sometimes it's just images. Like sometimes it just like depending on the colors that you use, right? What colors are we using? And then when you look at the landscape, right? So I'll show you let's say when you click on your YouTube and you look at the front page, right? The landscape of things. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Just take a moment and look at what's going on here. Okay. And don't, of course, my homepage is going to be different than somebody else's homepage. Well, we starting off with 3 videos at the top, and then you got the shorts row. Okay. Can you see mine? Oh, there it is. Got 3 videos at the top, and then you got the shorts row. And then after that, it's like, it could be anything, right? You got all of these. Look at this guy right here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Duran Bernard. But of course, the thumbnail is just him. Now, this is from 16 years ago, right? Just to show you, just to give you an idea of like how far things have come, right? How they have changed. Okay. You got just this. Then you got Bieber, right? He kind of went old school, went back where it's just him. But Bieber has such a recognizable face that if you're scrolling and you see him, you're like, huh, what's going on? But let's say you're somebody, less known. Look at this person, Fire TV expert, right? Z5 on Fire Stick. Now it looks glossy. You know what I'm saying? It looks glossy. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it looks glossy. That's the thing I love about YouTube too. When you do this, hover over it and the video starts playing, I love that. I love it. But look at the title, Z5 on Fire Stick, which I don't know what a Z5 is. So I would literally have to be I would have to be searching for Z5 on Fire Stick. Okay, maybe full setup and features. I get you. But if you want to catch somebody, what all the research shows, you don't call it Z5 on Fire Stick. You say something like, this thing just upgraded. This is just off the top of my head. This thing just upgraded Fire Stick, like levels or something, just something like to make it kind of hype, but not say, you don't say Z5. You might show a picture of the Z5 in the thumbnail, right? Like say, like, look at what she pointing to. She ain't pointing to the fire. She pointing to the title, but the Fire Stick, the Fire Stick is down there. Like, it's just like, if she flipped that, she probably would get more views, right? And I'm not, I know it's crazy that I'm just like out the blue, kind of looking at, man, I drank all that already. It's kind of out the blue that I'm like looking like reviewing thumbnails, but this is what the research shows, right? So then you go to something like this. See, okay, so this is a perfect example. So you look over here and it says, let me do this. This is easier. So you go here, says calling out the haters, right? Calling out the haters is not the title. Calling out the haters is the title on the thumbnail, but it ain't the title of the video. But the video, Kyle Long tees off on the Chicago Bears haters, right? So that's your title, 3,000 views. And this is a CHGO Sports, which is somebody that I watch frequently, 105,000 subs, right? Obviously they're doing something right. When you look at this makes sense. The picture is engaging, especially if you're into sports. The title, calling out the haters, boom. Who calling out who? Is Kyle Long calling out people? You know what I'm saying? Before you even watch the video. And then the title, Kyle Long tees off, right? The title should tell people what to expect. But this thumbnail's gotta be engaging. It's gotta be engaging. And it's just one of those things, right? Like if you take a look, let me scroll down a little bit. You take a look at this one, all right? Sorry. So you got 3 guys there in the video. Of course, this is them, which makes sense because you want to brand yourself, right? In branding yourself, you want people to see you. To me, you want people to see you. Now, you might feel like, man, I don't want to have to brand everything, but I think people should kind of see you in some way. You want it to be flattering too. You don't want it to be like just some random picture of you. You know what I'm saying? You do want it to be flattering, but like this is a little glossy. And for these guys, like I've seen a increase. Like they haven't always been doing thumbnails like this, but they have improved. They show a picture of Michael official trailer up here, right? That's the title. They could have just went with Michael, honestly, but they got Michael Jackson in the background. Then they got official trailer, right? 4,000 views. That's pretty good for them. They don't normally get high amount of views, but they're learning about the thumbnail game, and they're working on it, right? They're improving. Jackie Chan, I don't even need to say that. Come on now. Jackie, come on, man. That's light work. Now check this one out. This is a nice little case study right here. First off, we'll look at these two. We'll look at these two right here. So if you take a look, this is a live. They're live right now. Live call, Bulls versus Raptors, right? Bulls versus Raptors, live call. Why would they have to put live call when you got live in the corner? Overkill. But let's not be nitpicky, right? We're not gonna nitpick them too bad. All right, that's the title. Chicago Bulls versus Raptors live watch party. Makes sense. Shy Bulls podcast in the corner for the logo. They got the logos of the teams. Keep it simple. Right? Keep it simple. This is simple enough. You don't have to put live call. This is simple enough. It'll grab them. They probably did this for later, but here's the beautiful thing about YouTube. If you understand how it works, all your live videos will be in a live tab. All your videos will be in a video tab. All your shorts will be in a shorts tab. They already organized your content, man. So you don't gotta do extra stuff. They already did it. Now let's look at this one. And this came out, they streamed this 22 hours ago. So this is streamed this 22 hours ago, 400 something views so far. Wonder Man. 2 pictures of Wonder Man. Terrible promotion. Did you need this picture? Probably not. I don't think you needed that picture, right? I don't think you needed it. So let's say you X that one out, right? You just take a picture of him. Maybe they just want it to be a little different, but this picture is enough, honestly. Wonder Man, terrible promotion. Wonder Man's terrible promotion. The title, Wonder Man episode 1 through 8 breakdown. Why the terrible promotion? Okay. Did you catch me with the terrible promotion title? I don't know. It's yellow. But you got to think, right? Like this is yellow with the black outline. This is yellow. This is red. Hard to see. Could have made that white. I don't know why. I don't understand the choice for red. But you didn't need this picture. You didn't need this from Wonder Man. You didn't need this. You could have made the, if you could have stretched this out, which is probably what they was thinking. They wanted to stretch this out and make this the entire, fill this entire area, 1920 by 1080, but, or 16 by 9, but they didn't do it. They went with 2 pictures. Didn't need to do that. You could have went with another image though, like terrible promotion. I don't think you had to state terrible promotion. You could have caught people with something slick like Wonder Man. Why? Right? Make it stand out, and then put Wonder Man breakdown. Why terrible promotion? Right? You could put that in the title. The title you could leave, but this hurting you just a bit. So it's little things like this. We'll look at this one. Ooh, these are good examples. Okay, so if you look here, it's a picture of Miss Brown. Okay, I'm starting a company. What kind of company? Who are you? Can I change the entertainment industry in the title? Ooh, I gotta give you that one. I'm interested. I don't even know you, and I'm interested. Okay, I'm interested. This is ESPN. They're usually pretty lazy with the thumbnails. This is another Yahoo Finance. This is like a promotional thumbnail, which makes sense. Finance, finance always got to get deep on. You're losing money without knowing it. Financial freestyle. It's like, oh, okay. I'm losing money. I don't even know it. And then they put a microphone because obviously it's going to be somebody giving a presentation. All right, cool. Look at this. Let's get to these. These are the last ones I'll look at. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, this is the last little group I'll look at. We ain't gonna look at NBC because this is how NBC do. They just get you a picture of what's going on, and then the title tells everything else. The title will tell you everything else. But right here, ladies and gentlemen, right here, if this don't catch you, they know what they're doing. $57,692 per week. You looking at that like, what? Like, it's the psychology of it, right? It's not, they're not telling you what the video is about, but the thumbnail is supposed to draw interest. That's the whole thing. It's called a click-through rate, right? It's called click-through rate. So it combines your, it's a grade of your thumbnail and your title, and how many times that somebody scrolls to click on it, right? They're scrolling through. Do they click on you? Pretty simple, right? That's gonna catch you. The main event. If you're a wrestling fan, the main event, full match. You ain't even got to do nothing, but the main event. Now you could hide. This is where we overthink it, y'all. So you got clearly Macho Man versus Hogan, 1989. Okay. Now you could do Macho Man, Hulk Hogan. You ain't got to do that though. That ain't necessary. There's no reason to do that. The picture says it all. And this picture is poignant because my man is giving him the finger. Dead to his eye. You're going to be like, let me check that out. And if 89,000 views will tell you, people, listen. People into it. That'll tell you that's plenty. You don't need to know nothing else. 89,000 views. That's everything. Now I'm gonna give you these last 2 examples. Okay, I'm not talking about this one. This is like another live. YouTube always mixing it live, but check out my man right here. This is your black card with a picture of him. Do I know who he is? Not exactly. The channel is Chasing Mellow Studios, which makes sense. They got 284,000 subs, but he has a background of like he's on a residential street. Is he the only black man out there? He says, do you have your black card? It's a street show. Okay. Interesting. If you into this kind of content, I would think that would catch your eye. And if you don't watch it then, you'll probably watch it later. You know what I'm saying? Save to your watch list. Something like that. 8,000 views, 8,600 views. I ain't gonna short you. From 4 days ago. Not bad. Not bad. I'm definitely more onto the educational side. I know there's a lot of entertainment choices that I've selected on here, but this is the last one. So Peacock, right? Did an interview with Brian Urlacher. If you know who Brian Urlacher is, then you know. 7,000 views 6 hours ago. Now, do they have to say, just to give you an example, do they have to put Brian Urlacher? You know, do they have to put his name there? No. No. The picture you choose is extremely important. Either the picture you choose, not even, and what you choose to say, like, do you need words there? Peacock does this every time. Now they put Peacock and then the name of the show, Pro Football Talk, PFT, right? And then they put this logo here to show you that these were videos specifically made during Super Bowl week, this week, right? So that when you go onto their page, you see it every time. Like, okay, this is them, right? And then they give you the title. He doesn't like the idea of Chicago Bears playing in a dome. Okay, and that's just one topic. And so they took the thing that probably be the most important or most controversial thing he might say in that interview, and they used it in the title. 7,000 views 6 hours ago. There is no, this is Brian Urlacher. There is no, like, you could get special with the editing, but you don't have to. But you need to think about it, right? These are things that you want to think about. That thumbnail has to make people click. It's gotta make people click. It's gotta make people click, right? And I don't want to get on this one too much. I'm not gonna get on this one too bad. But this video might be a good video. 421 views, streamed 22 hours ago. This thumbnail bothers me though. We could do better. We could do better. We could do better. And then we don't want to live in the past, right? But in the past, like, this is what we was doing. We didn't know anything about thumbnails and stuff. 16 years ago, I don't even know if they had a thumbnail option on YouTube. I've been watching YouTube all my life. I don't remember a thumbnail option. How you make a customized YouTube thumbnail? Well. Okay, so there's a few ways you can do it. There's a few ways. And look at this, India versus Africa, curry. I don't need nothing else. Don't need nothing else, sorry. But just keep that in mind. Oh, wait, that was me. Okay. So how do you make this? How would you, so there's a couple different ways. If you want to, you know what, let's look at the, let's look at the ChatGPT way. Let's look at the ChatGPT way. All right. Nice. Okay. I'm just not used to this because I'm used to, like, this is throwing me. It's throwing me. Okay. So you can see that. Yes. All right. Got that. All right. So you go to ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT 5.2, but I pay for the plus. Okay. And for the longest, I wasn't paying for the plus. I'm like, what do I need the plus for? Turns out I kind of need the plus. All right. If I'm going to do this, we got to plus it up. Okay. So what you could do is, what you need to do is, I mean, just use a picture of yourself first. Okay. So I'm going to grab a picture of myself real quick. Okay. And this is just something that I just took. I took this one day. So you could do this a few different ways, but we'll start with this one. Okay. So let's go with this one. Okay. So that's a picture of me. I don't want no comments. All right. So you could say, and again, I'm always nice because Skynet, right? Skynet. I don't want no trouble. When you take over the world, I don't want no trouble. Just listen, I was always nice to you. Can you make need a YouTube, you got to be specific, YouTube thumbnail that is 1920 by 1080 pixels, and for my, let's say, for me, I'll give you this, for my code learning stream. Okay, we ain't done yet though. Some other things we gotta tell it. I would like for you to review all of the thumbnails on YouTube in the, I'm gonna be more specific, in the education category, and see which ones had a high click-through, come on now, click-through rate, and high click-through rate, and use that as a template for this thumbnail. Now this is just initial, right? It's just initial, but you want to talk to it. And sometimes you got to talk them through it, you know, like, hey, let's try something different. Now, also, I could say animate me a little bit, which is sometimes what I do. I was like, just slightly animate my face. Also, can you please slightly animate my face for thumbnail? All right, let's see what it comes up with. Just let it work. Let them cook. Let's see what you got. And see, once you get right here, start looking trippy. You like, man, what are they thinking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they coming up with right now? I'm like, this is gonna be terrible. Just let them cook. Just let them cook, man. All right. So this is what they made, and this is wild because at no point in my life was I ever looking this shocked. But okay, we'll rock with it, right? So co-learning stream, boom. So now we could start looking at, we could be more specific, like, okay, I am doing a co-learning stream, but do I want to change the title? So I could say, change the title from co-learning stream to, let's say, let's do something like revealed. Okay, we'll do revealed. I'm gonna let it do that real quick. Which is like for it to even make something like this is just amazing. But once you get a good prompt, right? You finally figure out the good prompt. Like, just keep that prompt in mind. Like, use that later, because you know what it's gonna give you. Surprise reaction with educational icons. See, and then now I can change the icons later. Okay, so we changed that, revealed. All right, so now I'm looking at the icons like, nah, you know, okay. So then I say, can you change the icons to logos of streaming software that is popular right now? Let's do this. That has been popular the last 5 years. To logos or images. Let's do it. And the crazy part, check this out too. I could change the facial expression. Now that could get a little tricky. Okay. I don't know if it's because of my face or what, but it could get a little tricky. It could get a little tricky. You start asking it to change your face. You come up with some crazy stuff. I told it to like make me look like sinister, bruh. I was like, I can't even look at this picture, bro. This is insane. Streaming software secrets revealed. Okay, let's see what you got. Okay. We got OBS Streamlabs and you got StreamYard. Okay, revealed. So then I could say, can you change? I'm gonna do something interesting. Can you change the title again from revealed to, let's say, exposed, right? And can you make me point to the icons? Also, make the icons, let's say two sizes larger. All right, let's say that. And again, I know this is how they get you too, because they know for the most part, you're not gonna get this right on the first prompt, which is why prompts are so important. That's why people, when they say, hey, if you like how this look, you need to copy this prompt and use it, because it takes a while to figure this thing out, right? And a lot of these companies, ChatGPT included, they'll tell you like, well, we'll only give you like 5, you can only do 5 images a day. And I used to think that was because it was something up with the servers. Look at this. That ain't even my hand. How, bruh? I did not give this thing a picture with my hand. It's even got my wedding ring. How is this possible? How is this possible? I never gave this thing a picture with my wedding ring. Where did they get this information from? And I look crazy, my mouth open. Yo, this is insane. But how did they do this? But look, exposed. And you gotta be careful, right? When you say, you could tell it, okay, I want to expose with like yellow letters or something like that. Don't do that. Don't. Listen, this is a serious. This is a serious. This is a serious situation right here. Okay, we're doing serious business. I don't know why. I don't know why my mouth is open like that. Oh my God. But you can change, like you can get detailed on this thing, right? So let's say you like this, but you're like, man, I don't know about that background. Can you give me something different? You know, and it'll do that. Like, honestly, like this is, I don't know about like viral, But this is a good thumbnail. You know, it gets you the look on my face is crazy, but it has you interested in like, what is he exposing? Like, how's he exposing it? Now, the next thing is the title. Got to make sure that title's right. Now, there are some apps, some places, some companies. Like, look at where we started, yo. Look at where we started to where we are. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, that's crazy. But there are some places like a vidIQ where their whole focus is stuff like just for YouTube, right? We want to help you be as successful on YouTube as possible. So we give you not only the analytics, but we'll give you the tools. Okay. Show you this. We'll give you the tools. This is vidIQ. Daily ideas. We'll show you who your competitors are. Subscribers. You can learn, right? You create something, got thumbnails. You could clip your stuff. You just put the video in there. They got a script writer, generate, and then short generator. These are just some of the tools they have now. My face is in the way right now. Move me over here. Okay. And this is on vidIQ. Now I pay for this too. I pay for the boost, right? But I'm like, I pay for the boost because I'm like, you know what, man? Let's go hard. You know, we're gonna go hard or go home. Like, why not? We here. Let's do the best we can. So it's certain companies that do this. There's another company. Is it Tubi? Let me look it up. Even YouTube uses AI tools to kind of help you. Is it TubeBuddy? It is TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy and vidIQ are similar. They are similar. But again, they use, I'll show you. The ultimate YouTube growth tool. The ultimate YouTube growth tool. All right. Help you out with keywords for your videos. Right. Thumbnail generator. They got a little thumbnail generator. Click magnet. Click through rate. Look at that. The clicks themselves. What's WT? Probably something similar. 59 days. Strength of it is very high. How we built a DIY solar drone from scratch. Fantastic title. The thumbnail, well, they saying the thumbnail works with it. How do I evolve and scale? A lot of this is analytics, like being able to read and understand what's going on with your videos. Let me tell you something else. This may be difficult to hear, so prepare yourselves. This is not for everybody. As much as I may want everybody to do well, it's not for everybody. There's a lot that goes into it. But again, it's just like anything else. The learning curve. Once you flatten out that learning curve, right? Things get a little bit easier for you, but it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. And a lot of it has to do with what I like to call the price of admission, right? Like what to get to a certain point, you got to give, which means time. And I'm only on here like 2 times a week, but I still have to make some time to make videos that are on the platform so that the algorithm, right, can pick up on, it can read through my content and push me to my viewer. My content that I make tells YouTube who my viewer is. But if you don't make content and put it up there, then they'll never know, right? You'll be like, man, why isn't anybody coming to see my stuff? Well, because you didn't tell YouTube who you wanted to see it. You gotta give it. When they talk about feed the algorithm, and you will hear that. You gotta feed the algorithm. What they're talking about is feeding the beast, right? You gotta give the machine numbers so that it can calculate. If you just come to it like, yeah, I want the world to come see my videos. It's like, wait a minute, bruh. Let's be realistic here. The world don't know you. You are not him or her. So let's start at the basics, okay? What do you like? And you show that with the video that you upload, right? So for me, I'll give you an example. If you look at let's look at my stuff here. Because it can be, if I didn't know what I was doing, I'd be looking like, man, what in the world is going on here, right? So let's look at these shorts. So this is vidIQ. These are my shorts, right? I have 2 shorts, talking about streamers and like stuff for streamers, right? I have 2. Let's say 3. This is from 2 years ago. Dang. But the rest of these are all entertainment clips, right? And literally, I gave them the category of entertainment because these are clips from my YouTube streams. I mean, my Twitch streams, right? And they're funny, right? That's why I clipped them, to kind of, show my personality a little bit. But also what I'm missing, which is what I'm doing now, is more like tech clips. More clips to show you, hey, like this is what I'm on. This is what I know. Now my videos, these are like the live videos. This is the stream together tutorial. This is when I did one for drop in, so on and so forth, right? When I did some individual stuff. Okay. I don't know what this is. What is this? How'd they find this? That shouldn't even be there. I changed this video. Let me see. That was for Nate Black video. This is a cut up when I did a stream when I was doing tech support talks. But basically, I'm just now putting up like content, but these are just live. These are live videos. So it's really, I'm getting there, right? But if you look at the number, like, so this, just to show you. So if I go back home, they'll give me subscriber count, 14 new insights from you, right? My views, right? My views are based off of basically 2 videos. My stream together tutorial and this other video that I made where I just recorded ESPN. But again, I'm confusing the system because they're like, when I go to these niche outliers, and the niche outlier is, it takes information from a video that you posted that got views, and then it shows you like, hey, somebody else posted a video similar, right? Not the exact same, but somebody else posted a video similar to yours with similar tags, similar keywords, and these are the views that they got for theirs, right? So I think one of my last shorts I posted, I was talking about Amazon, right? Here's 3 videos on Amazon. Man, I don't give a rat's about Amazon like that. Well, I do, don't get me wrong, because I need my packages, you know what I'm saying? But 162,000 views, 634,000 views, 11,000 views, right? All of these are about Amazon. Bruh, I want information about co-learning, streaming, like stuff for streamers, streaming tech, things like that, tutorials, streaming tutorials, things like that. But they can't spit that out to me because I ain't gave them nothing. Like they don't have any information. You know, my highest view, really recently, my highest view video, and I knew it would get a lot of views because I'm like, it's a sports video. At the time, it was off of the NFC Championship game, 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, and it was about a player from the Seahawks. But the big thing about it was the dude on ESPN said some sus stuff, right? So I knew that would get views. I was like, let me just test it and see. That got views, boom. But then I threw off my algorithm because I didn't stay true to it. Long story short, everything being said and understood, you gotta feed it what you want, right? You gotta feed this thing. What's up, Rosaline? You gotta feed it what you want. And when you do that, right? When you stay true, when you keep feeding it, right? Keep making adjustments. Adjust the thumbnail, maybe. Adjust the title, adjust your tags, right? Your keywords. You keep doing this over and over. Eventually, YouTube is gonna be like, oh, okay, we got a good idea of who your audience is now. Like who you want us to show these videos to. So we'll do that. No problem. But you got to do the work first. And again, it's not for everybody. It is not for everybody. It's not. Some people got it on lock. This is I Show Speed. He could post a video and just get thousands on thousands on thousands of views just immediately. But it didn't start like that, right? He didn't get them like that. Just off the top. Like it took a little while. John Pork is calling. Oh, wow. But he figured out, just like if you do it long enough and you pay attention, you'll figure it out too. And sometimes you need a little help, right? Like I didn't know all this stuff last year. Didn't know all this stuff last year, but I'm starting to learn it now. So let's see what happens. I'm getting ready to drop some videos that are more like education based over entertainment based. I think I like to mix it up a little bit, but like that's the idea, because I'm not all education, I'm not all entertainment. Like I'm a healthy blend, and I need to do that to kind of set up my algorithm. Rosaline, how you doing this evening? What you doing in here? Oh, right, you did say right, because I said y'all need to just come on in and say hello. And you doing that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now there was this one thing that I was gonna test out, and it was talking about it was actually a site, and I don't know if it's I'm gonna find out in a second. It's on my phone. But it was talking about if you want brand deals, sponsorship deals, this site talks about it. So let me see if I can find Oh, found it. Okay, let's take a look. Let's review it. You're gonna be nice. Can you be nice? That's the question. Can you be? Thumb Magic, AI powered thumbnail generator. We'll see. Stop losing views to mediocre thumbnails. 50% average click-through rate increase. No skills needed. Create viral thumbnails instantly to boost your views. The #1 AI thumbnail generator. They have an affiliate program. That's another thing too, y'all. These affiliate programs, man. Your boy about to sign up for a bunch of them. Like, give me that affiliate link. I'm gonna start sending people your way. What's up, Queen? How you doing, ma'am? Real quick, y'all can hear the music, right? That's a crazy question to ask by now. I think you can. I'm looking at it. I think so. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Si, senor. Si, senor. All right, so this is Thumb Magic. This is Thumb Magic. This generates thumbnails. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Studio quality YouTube and shorts thumbnails that stop scrolling and drive clicks in seconds. No design skills needed. You ask, see if I help you again. You won't be speaking no Spanish. Don't be, you know what? You're trying to get me off my square. But if you take a look, okay, so we talked about thumbnails earlier, right? Look at these. Some of these things we talked about, right? The picture. If it's eye-catching enough, you don't need words. This one, 5 million bought views. You definitely summit it, right? Summit what? You put that in the title, right? Secrets inside what? Put that in the title. What's this graph? Paid views spike, growth, paid views. What views where on what? What are you doing? $88,000 campaign. You cheesing. Why you so smiley? You know what I'm saying? You definitely know some Spanish. You know all the curse words. Is this what you use? No, I use this. I use ChatGPT, and I've been using vidIQ. But Thumb Magic, the reason why we're looking at Thumb Magic right now is because Thumb Magic is supposed to have, and I looked it up on my phone. Thumb Magic generates thumbnails, but I was recommended to them too. Look at the pricing. Let me see. $17. Actually, it's more. Yeah, $30 a month if you're doing monthly. I wish I would be paying for the year. I wish I would. Get out of my face. But this is not. Hold on. Thumb Magic. Oh, this is for the affiliate program. For the affiliate program. Okay, my bad. My bad. All right, let me find the one. Elgato's. Oh, wait. I found it. Fairly Odd. Yes. All right, let's take a look. Fairly Odd Streamers. Yeah. Because I was thinking about like was it Fairly Odd Parent? No. Was that what? The Odd Family. The Odd Family. All right, let's check it out. Curated. Hold on. Let's read. Curated resources for live streamers. 100+ sponsorships. Sponsorship and affiliate streaming resources. So this is the one. Hold on, I need to put a star by this. Dunzo. Okay. So I was like, all right, let me take a look at this. Applies to all major streaming platforms: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Gaming, Kick. Okay, no magic necessary. All the information you need. Sponsorships. Want to make more money from your stream? Browse over 100 brands offering sponsorships or affiliate opportunities. Let's click that. 5 Hour Energies giving out. Oh, it's an affiliate type. 5% commission. Adobe, Amazon. Some of these people, I don't know. I would always recommend looking them up though. Chess.com is doing that. What? Play chess on my stream a time or two. Corsair, Crowd Control, sponsorship and affiliate partnership benefits. Elgato, Epic Games, Epidemic Sound. Really? That would make a lot of sense though. That would make a lot of sense. Let's see, ExpressVPN. And I'm looking through like these things. Fable Beard Company. Come holla at your boy. Affiliate program. Come holla at your boy. Fiverr. Look at these guys. Fourth Wall. 10% commission if I'm in the affiliate program? Really? I've been leaving that on the table then. I use Fourth Wall. Bro, I gotta do better. Y'all, why y'all ain't tell me? I need to do better. Let's see. Freshen Up Energy, never heard of it. G Fuel. GameStop. Who trash? Govee. Let's see. Ironside Computers. Control Freak. Logitech. Affiliate. 4 to 10% commission. Yo, I could do that. Netgear. Nvidia. NZXT. Okay. Nerd or Die. Nerdvana. Newegg makes like lights and stuff. If you unfamiliar, you're making lights stuff. NordVPN. 30% commission. Dang. Notion. 50% commission. Dang. OBSBot. Hardware. 8 to 10% commission. I was gonna do a video on OBSBot. I was gonna buy an OBSBot camera. Owned. Okay. Place It. I like Place It. Place It has some nice things for you to use on your stream. Oh, Respawn makes chairs. Okay. Restream. There's a lot of options here. Streamlabs, Streamer Zone, Stream Elements. Yeah, I use Stream Elements. Stream Elements has a sponsorship? Sponsored by Stream Elements. That don't sound too bad. I mean, I use it. Turtle Beach. I do have some of those. What else we got? AI Leisha. AI Leisha, you big brains been leaving this on the table. They got an affiliate program. AI Leisha. Y'all just be using this in your stream. Don't even think about it. vidIQ affiliate program. 15 to 25% commission. Listen, you can get the affiliate link, right? Tell people, hey, click the link, right? That'll get you linked up with what I'm using. You would get the commission that could pay for your, I can't even think of it. Look at me. It would pay for your, why I was like, why I jump up like that? Like I know the name. It would pay for your subscription. But it would pay for your subscription, right? So that's basically the idea of this. But AI Leisha, let's look into this one. Designed for streamers on Twitch. Okay. Interacting with the streamers and the viewers. Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I know some of y'all be loving it. Nova Square has an affiliate program. It's only available to Twitch streamers. 10% commission for each subscription you refer. Contact with the founders where you can share feedback and request features. Priority on events hosted. Look at that, man. Listen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got options here. Okay. Fairly Odd Streamers. 138 brands supporting streamers. Something to look into. Okay. All right. We done been here over an hour so far. Okay, moving along. All right, what else we got? Okay. Let's take a look at this real quick. So these are some of the, this went like, this took the animation to another level. And let me see if I remember the, copy the prompt to a clipboard. Oh, that was when I was really, so I don't remember this prompt exactly then. Cause some I deleted. I was like, man, I don't know how to work this thing, but these are some of the ideas. And typically when you're doing YouTube videos, you want to make the thumbnail and the title first before you make the video. I thought that was crazy, but turns out not that crazy. Not that crazy. I just have an issue with coming up with thumbnails. So I was like, okay, let me do this then. Let me do this, right? This is crazy, by the way. I'm still tripping out that I told them use my hand pointing. I've never given them my hand. I've never given ChatGPT a picture of my hand. They got my hand and the wedding ring on it. How, Sway? How did this happen? Okay, so let's do this. Let's show you viral thumbnail. Okay, so this is what, no, not viral thumbnail. What I need is OBS tutorial videos. So I needed, here we go. So I needed ideas, because I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But this is what you can do. You can go into ChatGPT and be like, hey, I want to do a tutorial video, or I want to do any video, right? Let's say, or you could say my video is about ... right? My video is about, is a video of me talking about this, that, and the other. Can you give me a list of viral, if you give me a list of viral video titles that I can use for this video. Now, ChatGPT, I talk about ChatGPT because you start off free. vidIQ starts off free too, but I don't know if they do that. They give you thumbnails, they give you scripts. Matter of fact, let's see. Let's find out together. Let's click generate. Generate proven titles, thumbnails, descriptions, and outlines. Well, there you go. There you go. So I go to ChatGPT. I say, hey, I want to make a video on this, and it's just for me. Let's say I want to do a video on screen captures, how to capture your screen. I want to do a video on how to capture my screen in OBS. Add my photo. We could do that. We could do that. Let me grab another one of these gems. This picture is wild. Okay, so this is what it's spitting out. What is the best way to capture your screen in OBS? And right now, if they're ranking it at 55, I guess that's just a starter. Bro, this thumbnail is insane. Who is this guy? Bruh. Bruh, who is this guy? Like, for real. Like, who is this supposed to be? You asked me to give you the picture. You asked me to give you the picture, and this is what you spit back? First off, the beard is crazy. Crazy work. And this hat is insane. Bruh, this is disrespectful. Like, I'm not, and this is insane too. What are we doing? This is not me. With this whack, just the dirtiest Cubs hat ever. Nah, bruh. Nah. We'll have to work on the thumbnail part. The hook, join me as I challenge myself. Okay. They gave me a little outline. So they gave me a little script. This thumbnail, they need some work though, because ain't no way. Don't disrespect me like that, bro. And they give you tags. This ain't bad. This ain't bad. Again, for me, my issue is like after I shoot the video, because you got to come up with the shots yourself, right? Like what you want to show. But if you already have a video, then within that, you'd be like, you just edit it how you want, upload it to them, and then let them tell you like what it needs. That's the cool thing about this. But let's say you start from the ground up. Probably want to start with ChatGPT, ask it, hey, how does this video, you could give it a link, or you could upload the video itself. Hold on. Add photos and files. Yeah, you can add the video and have it review it. ChatGPT will review the video and it will tell you what are you talking about? Hold on. Picture me rolling 2009. Okay. What you send me something about this it? And then, bruh. You gotta try it again, okay? Jeez. All right, what's going on? What's going on, brother? But yeah, so I just use, like, I start with ChatGPT. At least that's where I started. You know, whenever I need a little assistance. This is still, I can't get over this. I can't get over this. And we just kept pruning. You know what I'm saying? Just kept pruning a little bit. This ain't even my hand, bro. Like, you've never even seen my hand, ChatGPT. How is this possible? You've never seen my hand. With the ring on there, like, when did we, bro? I think I'm starting to be concerned. Skynet, y'all. I keep telling y'all, Skynet. I keep telling you, it's Skynet. It is Skynet. But yeah, right now I'm using vidIQ, ChatGPT, Google. I'm using the AI tools at my disposal. I'm using the AI tools at my disposal. Let's see what happens. This is wild to me. It's saying, hold on, let me try this. Because this little widget ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's refresh. It's connected now. Let's do this. We'll do this real quick. Nothing. Guess it is what it is. Okay, so what's next up on the list? What I wanted to do, just looking, okay, screen cap, webcam, how to save and back up OBS scenes, common mistakes, mic filters, we talked about that Tuesday, video settings, recording versus streaming. What I do want to do though, so let me show y'all, since my boy is here now, let me show y'all. We're gonna go back to the C+ code. Okay, go back to the C+ code. And let me see if this is the, all right. So we're about to get a little nerdy. This is the nerdy section. I mean, real nerdy, okay? So like I talked about before, what I wanted to do, I wanted to have my, I thought it's all nerdy. This is even nerdier. Okay. It's all nerdy. It's all nerdy. It's just a little bit more nerdy. Okay. What I wanted to do was there's a few things that I want to do. I need to actually like write these things down so I can have a nice little list. But one thing I definitely wanted to do with my Twitch stream was have a redemption where you could take a screenshot of me. Nerdy is nerdy. No, there's levels. Where you could take a screenshot of me wherever I am, right? Wherever I am. So let me just show you, give you this idea real quick. So this is my OBS, okay? If we go here, we'll do this little, we'll do this. Oh, hold on. Is it me? Let me fix the script real quick. Oh, so y'all can see it. Nice. Refresh the script. All right. Shift 8. Yeah, sometimes you got to refresh this little sucker. Okay. So this is the scene. Okay. And within the scene, let's see how I do this. This is the scene within the scene. It has I call it screenshot. So basically what that is it's the source. Then I use downstream keyer. I go over, look at stream elements showing up an hour late. Let me see. Is it this? No, it's like number 9. I add this to the downstream keyer, highlight it. That means that it works everywhere. So this is an output source, if I'm not mistaken. No, this is a clone. Let me look at the properties. Yeah, this is an output source. So it's picking up, you know, whatever is outputted, meaning whatever you see, long story short. And so what I wanted to do, you got to set it up that way so that wherever I am, it'll take a literal screenshot of me and whatever's on the screen, not just my camera source. It needs to be me and whatever else is on the screen. So I'm using move. This is the crazy part, right? Let me show you this. So I'm using, to make this happen, I think it's here. Oh, no, it's this. So I'm using the move action filter. Oh, you can't see this. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I did it wrong, guys. Okay, now I hit studio mode. Now I go here. Oops. Okay, go here, show you the filters. So I'm using the move action filter, right? And in move action, which is a big filter, if you don't know, if you're using OBS, like you should have the move filter. So I'm using move action filter. You scroll all the way down, take screenshot, boom, right? Now, what it does is it takes a screenshot, and it loads it, or it grabs it the same way it would grab a recording, right? So when you're recording your video, it'll record. When you finish streaming, it'll send it to a folder. It puts it in the same place, unless you tell it someplace else to go. But it'll put it in the same place, right? So that's how I started off with it. Matter of fact, let me just show you Streamer.bot. I mean, why not? Okay. So now you can see that. Let me 1 second. Let me pull up out of there. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, this is what we want. All right. Come on, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Okay. So this is Streamer.bot. This is my take screenshot, and it works with Twitch. It don't work with OBS, but it works with Twitch. So this is how you have to do it. You got to give it a trigger, which would be that channel reward. And then you go to your sub actions, right? So sub actions are like the things that it needs to do in the order that it needs to do them to make it happen. This trigger triggers these sub actions, right? So I start with this, which again DSK scene, screenshot, move action filter, make it visible. So basically what that means is that it's a flash. It's like a camera, right? So I'm telling it, like, you know how when you have your phone, you take a picture, you got to press the button to do it. That's basically what it's telling it. I want it to click. Okay. Then I want to execute code, which is what that's the nerdiest portion of this whole thing. So if I bring this over here, I'm going to show you the full code. And I'm pretty sure, let me see. Pretty sure this is the one. No, it's this one. Okay, because I was having some issues and I had to read through the log. I had it read through the logs to tell me what the issue was. But this is all the code. So this is C++ code that it gave me to paste in so that I can execute, right? Very simple. Wish folder and the webhook, you replace those. Very simple, right? Well, it's simple now. It wasn't simple when I was doing it, I'll tell you that much. All right, so then you do that. Streamer.bot has, when you go into core C+ code and then execute C+ code, that's what you add. So that's what we added here. Then I put a delay on it because I was like, I want this to, I gave it a delay because, okay, so one thing I was thinking about, right? One thing I was thinking about, and I'm not sure if I can show y'all, but we're gonna give it a try. I might not be able to show you. I'm gonna take a look. Okay, I can't show you, but I did have something on here. I need to get more water. Getting a little dry. Oh, wait. I can't show you. Okay. So this is what I wanted, right? So I got this. This is on a loop, but this is what, so how does that happen? There's a few different ways to do this, but so that's what I wanted. I wanted it to, I'm going to add this later though. So when you redeem it, caught in 4K, right? Okay. And then once, like, I want that to play on a delay. So I want it to take the screenshot as soon as possible. Then I want it to play. I want Ron, I want Ron to pop up. Okay. Take the picture and then shake his head. Right. And then it delays for a minute. Right. So there's time in between these steps. And then it'll take that screenshot, post it in Discord, in my Discord, in a channel called StreamShot that we use for a nice little friendly competition, right? That's the whole idea. I got other ideas too, but that's what I was trying to do. And I was struggling because I'm not a code writer, right? And I don't know all the variables, but shout out to ChatGPT, helped your boy out. Okay, it was able to do it. Put the delay in, put the webhook, Twitch message, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. That's the power of ChatGPT right now. And I'm not even utilizing it to the full. Like, I just had an idea. And if you know me, you know I'm big on ideas. I'm a big idea man. Okay. I'm a big idea man. So I'm working on different things. Like, this is just, we're early in our streaming journey, ladies and gentlemen. But if you give me ideas, we can work on them and see if they'll actually work. This is like, I wanted this to be like streamer Mythbusters. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, can we make that happen on the stream in OBS? I don't know. Let's see. You know, I'll take my knowledge. We'll use ChatGPT. We'll ask it, figure it out, work it out until we can actually make it happen. Right? That's my thing. Or I can also go to the basics and teach you, you know, step by step. Like, okay, like, like, hey, can you tell me like what the difference is between scenes and sources? Absolutely. Can you tell me the difference? Like, when I go into my audio mixer, I'm not getting any sound, or I can't hear it. Is there a reason why? Absolutely. You click on the 3 dots, you go into advanced properties, you switch your audio monitoring. You got to monitor it. Stuff like that. I could do that, but that feels so, and it's tough for me because I'm like, man, I don't want it to be so like beginner, but then I know there's a lot of people who somebody told them how to set it up and they just did that and then it works and they don't touch anything because they're scared that if they touch something, it's like, I'm going to mess it up. So I'm not going to touch anything. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to, do my thing, stream and get out of here. And for those people, I think that's what these streams, some of these streams are for. It's to help them to be more comfortable. No, don't touch all the buttons. Are you a button toucher? Because if you are, yeah, you'll get fed up with streaming real quick. Like every time, I always touch something and then it breaks or it doesn't work the way it did before. Stressing you out is my favorite pastime. Oh Lord. But either way, so that's just one thing. If you look in my Streamer.bot, like I only got 2 things right now. Create a clip, take a screenshot. You know what I'm saying? Like there's more we could be doing here. There's more we could be doing. I promise you we will, right? I'm gonna really work this out. Matter of fact, let's do it together. Since we're here, let's do it together. Let's do it together. Get a new chat. Show you how this thing works. Matter of fact, I don't even do it like that. Let me do it like this. Booyah. Okay. Can you populate, almost forgot how to spell it. Can you populate a list of what do we call it? Cash. Wow. Stream, get the money. Can you populate a list of, what do we call it? What do the teachers call it, right? An itinerary? No, it's not an itinerary. It's like a list. What do they call it? Planning? Lesson plan. There you go. Can you populate a lesson plan of fun ideas for my live stream that I can use weekly to try to accomplish? Maybe that sounds about right. We'll do that. Can you populate a lesson plan of fun ideas for my live stream that I can use weekly to try? That's a lot. I can use weekly to accomplish with my big head viewers. It should a syllabus. It should be in syllabus. Syllabus for easy to follow and include any details that would be useful. I want to make interesting I want to make interesting, I don't want to say things, I want additions to my stream by using OBS. What else we got? Streamer.bot and Firebot. That's what I use right now. Oh yeah. Along with Discord. Along with my Discord. Let's see what it comes up with. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens. "12-week rotating syllabus. You can repeat quarterly. Each week has a clear outcome, interactive elements, and ways to tie OBS, Streamerbot, Firebot, and Discord together so your audience feels like collaborators instead of spectators." Dang, hold on. OBS scenes architecture that never breaks. Nested scenes, global camera, audio sources, scene duplication strategy. Oh, this is okay. Okay. Viewers submit their scene layouts in Discord for review. Streamers stop rebuilding scenes every time they add content. Ah, yes. Yes, I know a lot of y'all be doing that. Be making a new scene and then adding the sources. It's about, you're about to go night. Goodbye, Meek Music. Lil Meek. Good night. Thank you for coming by. Did you change your avatar that fast? You. Goodbye, man. We'll see you next time. No, you're annoying. Smart alerts with Streamer.bot. Let's see. Replace basic alerts with that. Ooh, that is something that I need to do. I keep forgetting that, right? So Streamer.bot can do, so when you go in your Discord, you use, I think it's Dynex, something like that. But you could use that to do like shout outs. I'll show you. Let me load up Discord. Yeah, and your go live noties. Use stream cord. Sorry, using stream cord. But you could do the same thing in Streamer.bot. I just haven't like done the groundwork to set it up. We gotta put that on the list. Okay. Firebot viewer rewards that don't break flow. That's how I do those intros on Twitch, but I can't do the same thing on YouTube because Firebot doesn't work with YouTube. It's Streamer.bot does though. It's just, there's so many little things. I was gonna transfer everything over to, honestly, I was gonna transfer everything over to Streamer.bot, and I still haven't done that. Y'all. I'm behind. Gotta get better. Gotta do better. Okay, let's look at this. Week 4, OBS audio masterclass. Okay. Viewer test rewards no stream Firebot. We could do that. I mean, I this is stuff that I already do. This, you know what? ChatGPT, you know me. You know, I've been trying to run from you, but you know me better than anybody. It's a beautiful thing. Automated scene changes based on activity. Oh, that's another thing too. I wonder, do people know how to do that? Now that I'm thinking about it, do people know how to do that? Where you can set it up where you use advanced scene switcher. So a lot of times what I'll do, just to give you an example. So what I do in my music stream is I would do, you know what? I just had another thought. Just had an idea. Okay, sorry. They come in waves. Okay, so what you can do is you can use automatic scene switcher. Okay. But here's another thing. I don't even know if you can see this. Let's see if you can see this. Oh, you can't see my menus. Well, why is that? Oh, I know why. It's okay. Now you should be able to see my menus. Yes, there we go. So check this out. Talk about getting nerdy. Okay. Talk about getting nerdy. So this is advanced scene switcher 1.32.5. And you can create a macro. Because so what I wanted, I forgot all about this too. And this will be our last thing we talk about and we get up out of here. But what I wanted, as you can see, I wanted something that would start a replay of a stream. So I load up, I create a scene. Okay. I have maybe a graphic that says replay. Then I have the video and maybe something else, right? But what I wanted was a way to start the replay. Then I can leave, right? I leave, go to work, whatever. It'll be playing while I'm gone. And then it'll stop playing and stop the stream at the same time, right? So when the video is over, stops the stream, we're good, right? So I don't come back and my computer been running for 6 hours, 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? But the way to do that is you create a macro. And with the macro, and this takes a little bit. I'm not gonna blow smoke. It takes a little bit because you got to understand exactly what's going on. So it's a lot of ifs and buts. If this happens, then do this. If this happens for this long, then switch to this scene and do this, right? And this is not filled in because this isn't the scene collection that it's really working on. Man, I'm on my YouTube profile, not my Twitch profile, but this is the idea, right? The crazy part is that it actually worked. Bro, it's insane. It's insane, dude. Like, and I haven't even used this yet, but it works. So basically, to start the replay, I got to go to the scene, right? And when I go to the scene, it clicks the eye. What's up, Bliss? It clicks, the eye opens, right? Which means you see the source. And then it's got to be, how does it work? You go to the stream. No, you go to the scene and it says, either way, there's a length of time that it waits. And then it'll start. And then it will literally start my stream. I don't even have to click start stream. It will literally start the stream for me. I could just walk away, right? I could do it. Cause I was like, there's gotta be a way that people are doing this. I would see it on Twitch all the time. Like, how are people doing this mess, man? Like, how are they setting this up? It's like, there's gotta be a way. Figured it out. This is my little tinker shop. I love this stuff. I love it. So stuff like that. We'll be diving into more stuff like that. More automations. We'll be doing more automations. We'll be using more AI, of course, to help us out. Because again, I'm not a coder. I am not a coder. I do not know this stuff like that. I know a little bit here and there, but this is not my forte. Okay, this is not my forte. But I'm learning, and so as I'm learning, hopefully you guys will learn something and you can use it. And even if, so here's a cool thing. Like, even if you're not into like streaming and going that deep and being like, hey, I want to be a streamer, I want to use this and that, like, still there are uses for you maybe in your everyday life that, you know, we haven't touched on. Like, you could use ChatGPT to create some really, really dope things for you. Like, you could do like, and this is just off the top of my head, like recipe books, right? Like, so let's say you struggle, you're like, man, I struggle with cooking. I need like healthy recipes, right? So instead of me going out, I need healthy recipes. ChatGPT can not only give you healthy recipes, right? But it'll be like, hey, since we talked about healthy recipes, would you like a grocery list? Okay. Then it'll generate a grocery list. And then you'd be like, well, hey, since we went through the grocery list, would you like some exercise to go with that to kind of, balance it out since you're going on this health journey? Okay. And it'll give you that. Like, the way that it takes what you give it and then goes to the next level, right? Or the next step, not even higher. Let's say just the next step. Like, it's a beautiful thing. Like, listen, the world is hard enough to live in and try to keep all this stuff in order, step by step. And you're going to forget something, right? But the beautiful thing, like, this is a tool, and when used correctly, just like a hammer, you use a hammer for nails, right? You use a hammer for nails. You use an axe for a tree, right? Why not use ChatGPT for your brain, right? To help you be a little bit more efficient. It doesn't think for you. It just helps you organize your thoughts. It's the whole thing. So that's my spiel. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I appreciate everybody who came through. Shout out to Meek, Bliss, my boy Bax, Candesia, and anybody else that might have been lurking. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, man. We're gonna get up out of here. I will be back next Tuesday and Thursday. We're doing this every Tuesday and Thursday now, so I will be back, and I'm gonna have it better organized, right? Because I can go off on a tangent, but I want to have it better organized. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna have some stuff for us to be like working on too. That's the goal. So we working on it, y'all. We getting there. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ooh, as always, you know what I wanted to do too? Let me see how long it'll take. Can I do this? I wanted to do a Google form. Probably have to work on that off stream. Dang. But I want to do a Google form, and where you can put your name, maybe put your link to your YouTube page or your website maybe, and then we could take a look at it. So I want to do that too. Okay. So we'll get that in order. Okay. So don't forget ChatGPT, vidIQ, Fairly Odd Streamer. Oh yeah. And shout out to, Queen it shall be. Thank you for coming through. Fairly Odd Streamers. Okay. Oh, and Rosa's big head baby. Sorry. ChatGPT, vidIQ, Fairly Odd Streamers for your sponsorship and affiliate opportunities. Okay, check those out. And any other links that I come across that I think are helpful, I will definitely discuss them and leave them for y'all. So again, thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure. It's always good seeing y'all. Thank y'all so much. And until next time, let's get out of here.